This is Dr. Varun Shah. He is a pulmonary critical care interventional pulmonology candidate in the heart of New York City right now. And we go way back to residency. That's how we met. He's there. He's in the heart of the beast right now. And he serves as an example to all of my colleagues and everyone here in Houston trying to figure out how do we tackle this. Varun, how are you?
Today was good. Today was my day off after working 4 or 5 days in a row, and before that, like 8 days in a row, I think. So I'm my one day off today, and then tomorrow I start on nights. So I think this one day has done me a little bit good, that I can recover from the mayhem that's occurring right now. So I feel good right now.
How did it start?
Day one, everything seemed like we had about 3 or 4 cases. This is about March 16th, I believe, that I came in. By Friday, we were already at 12 ICU patients. This is from Monday to Friday. We knew this was going to get bad, so we created a second COVID fellow. These 12 are all on ventilators. They're all very, very sick on very high requirements, and they need a lot of work. Every time you go in the room, you don't come out for 30-45 minutes. We just kept getting hit with new patients again and again and again. And I think by the end of the second week, we were already at about 24 ICU patients. So from March 16th to like March 24th or something like that, we were already at like 24 to 30 ICU patients. And then our schedule just kept on changing and changing. 2 of my colleagues have gotten infected with this virus, and they are currently recovering. I think one of them is already back to work, and the other one is going to be back to work soon.
You have someone in the trenches with you, taking care of the sick, who've gotten sick themselves. God willing, they got better, and they're back in the hospital.
Yes.
Right.
Now we have about 5 ICUs that have opened up, each with the capacity to carry about 20 to 25 patients. Initially, our ICUs are only capable to carry 12 patients, but we have a step-down unit for every single ICU that we have. So now the step-down units have been converted into ICUs. On Saturday, I believe, I think it was one of the most difficult days of my life, I think. I started the day with 12 ICU patients, and I discharged about 3 of them, or I stepped down 3 of them to a different floor. And I ended the day with 19 ICU patients. So I got 9 new ICU patients. Now we have a couple of fellows who are they're called float fellows. All they do is they literally triage the patients who are on the regular medical floors. All the rapid responses that happen on the code blue or the codes when the patients go into rest, that happens. I did that shift for about 2 days on Wednesday and Thursday. And I think I sat down for a cumulative 7 to 8 minutes in a 14-hour stretch. And now, I believe sometime last week, we were told that our pulmonary office, where we see our outpatients, where all of our attending offices are, they were told to vacate that office and remove all of the stuff from the wall, because that's being converted into a floor. The PACU, which is the recovery unit for the surgeons, that's being converted into a floor. Every single possible avenue, our sleep lab is converted into a floor as well. And we're opening 2 more ICUs starting Tuesday. So that's going to need more staffing as well. So I think we're being stretched pretty thin. And it just so happens that we've been good enough to get some of these people off the ventilators. So when those ventilators become available, they just go straight away to the next patient. So it's this constant ball rolling. You get them cleaned, obviously, and get them sanitized in whatever appropriate way that needs to be done. But it's just it gets challenging to be taking care of them, because every time you go in the room, it takes about 5 minutes to don the PPE. And you're seeing that this patient is really struggling to breathe, and you're all your instinct that you have been taught in the last, whatever, all these years of training is like, go in and help that person. But I know if I go in without protecting myself, it is not about, I'm not worried to get the disease. It's about if I get infected, then I know I won't be able to help the other people that who need me. And I know it's going to cause more strain on my colleagues that they'll have to cover my shifts. So I have to be vigilant about protecting myself for those reasons, so that we are there for each other at this moment in time.